Hey guys, my name is Alice. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel today. Today I am not wearing any makeup, and the reason why is because I wanted to share my current skincare routine with you. It is officially fall, autumn, whatever you want to call it, and the weather's getting a little bit cooler, which means it's time to bring out the stronger moisturizer so that your skin is plump and fresh instead of dry and patchy, which mine actually has a tendency to do. So without further ado, let's get started. So I actually have two skincare routines, one for daytime and one for nighttime. Let's start with the daytime. Daytime is pretty quick, it's pretty light, and the reason why is because I am tired. I gotta get to work. I don't have an extra 5 minutes to really spend, to put on luxurious skincare products and treat myself in the morning. So I have actually only 3 products to share with you for my daytime. I do not use a cleanser. Usually I just rinse my face with cold water. The next 2 that I actually want to share with you is the Phyto Vital skincare. So far I've been liking these 2. I make sure that I always get the toner and the emulsion in the same brand just so that it works a little bit better, I feel like. So the first one is obviously a toner. This Phyto Vital is actually made out of cold brewed wild plants to revitalize the skin. Obviously it is a very long bottle, almost as long as my face, but this one definitely has a very citrusy lemon smell, and it's beautiful because not only does it feel really good on the skin, it also overwhelms the nasal area with all its beautiful fragrances. So I'm definitely a fan of that. I do like the Phyto Vital emulsion as well. It moisturizes, but it's not so thick. It takes maybe about, I would say, 30 minutes to really absorb into the skin. A little bit longer than I would like, but for the fall and the autumn where my skin tends to get a little bit drier, it definitely is perfect. The last item in my daytime skincare routine is my handy dandy unseen sunscreen SPF 40 by Supergoop. This was also in my favorites not too long ago, and the reason why I like this compared to the other sunscreens out there is because it does not give me that white cast. And if you put on sunscreen, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So a lot of beauty gurus have actually been mentioning that this can actually be used as primer as well because of a couple of the ingredients in it, as well as just the feel of it. It slightly reminds me of Benefit's Professional Face Primer, which is one of my holy grail primers that I've been using. But once you put it on, it doesn't have any, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it doesn't have any white cast to it. It kind of fills in your pores and it feels very smooth, which is very nice. I have used it with my foundation, and for the most part, it doesn't cake up or lift my foundation in layers off of my face, but you do want to be careful that you give this at least 15 minutes to dry on your face and really set before you start putting on your makeup. Okay, so my nighttime routine is a little bit more elaborate, and the reason why is because, during the nighttime, our skin is really finding the time to recuperate and recover and moisturize. It's the best time to let all that yummy, delicious skincare moisturizers really sink in. I do cleanse before I go to bed. There are 2 products that I'm going to share with you. One is a little bit lighter and one is a little bit heavier for exfoliation. So this is the Olay Luminous Brightening Cream Cleanser. I just kind of rub in and I just kind of put it on my face. It does gently exfoliate. There are tiny, micro little granules that you can find inside the cleanser. It doesn't necessarily do the best job at exfoliating, but it definitely, I feel, takes away all of the gunk from the day without necessarily stripping the skin of all the moisture. Now I want to share with you my second cleanser, and this one I use less frequently, And the reason why is because it's a deep exfoliation. And that is an oldie but a goodie, St. Ives Fresh Skin Apricot Scrub. I believe they use walnut shell powder to deeply exfoliate for clean, glowing skin, especially around my nose area. And sometimes on my underlip or my forehead, I have a tendency to get a lot of blackheads. When I need a little bit of extra love to get all the gunk out, I definitely use this. I would say I use this maybe about once a week. Definitely not too often because, well, it can be very intense to use every single day. I love the apricot smell. It's not too strong and not too like synthetic. It just smells very sweet but very pleasant at the same time. Whenever I finish using this, I do feel like my skin really does glow, and I love to put on a facial mask at the very end. But if a facial mask is not in the works or I'm not feeling up to it, I definitely go back to my Phyto Duo skincare right here. The next product I want to share with you is a facial cream. This is the Dr. Jart Ceramidin Derma Care Technology Cream. As you can tell, this is also very well loved. A couple of years ago, I had a really bad problem with my face where I was getting red, flaky, ugly patches just growing from my temple, and it was going all the way to my eye. It was a really bad skin rash that was happening, and no matter what I used, it wasn't going away. I actually ended up going to my primary doctor to see what he could do for me, and he ended up recommending me some kind of cream, but even that wasn't working. I was ready to call it quits and go to the dermatologist, but someone recommended me Dr. Jart Ceramidin's cream, and I thought, why not? Give it a go, I'll try it. And I kid you not, after 3 days, my skin rash that had been bothering me for 3-4 weeks, it disappeared. It disappeared in like 3 days, and I was very thankful, and I believe in the magic of Dr. Jart's Ceramidin cream. The last product that I use is eye cream. I've shared this again in my favorites maybe a couple of months ago, and this is the donguinbi Red Ginseng Concentrated Moisturizing Eye Cream, and I think I'm about maybe halfway done with it. It smells like Chinese medicine. Not the best smell in the entire world. I've noticed that as I'm getting older, there is a bit of under eye dryness that's going on. But whenever I put this on overnight and I just kind of sleep with it on, I wake up the next day and my eye area just feels really refreshed and relaxed. So if you are looking for a cooling and moisturizing eye cream, I definitely recommend this one. Okay guys, well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, then please subscribe and like this video and share it with all of your friends. And without any further ado, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!